come.
Don't be carried away, because I know a lot of you people are the same people who cheer when they fart. You can't fool me. I've been around a long time. Thank you. Go Bears. I only want to make one statement. It's all ahead of them. They control their own destiny. They know what they have to do. They have the talent to do it. Whether they do it or not is totally up to them.
There you go.
But they can do it. I do a lot of talking to people, and let me first of all say there is no such thing to me as somebody motivating you. The only person that can motivate you is you. Now, I can inspire you. I can tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, why to do it. But if you don't want to do it, you won't do it. But I can tell you what needs to be done. And if you're self-motivated, you'll find a way to do it. So a little bit of this is overrated. What you do or what you become in life, you cannot blame on anybody but yourself. You can't blame it on your parents, where you grew up, what neighborhood you came from, the fact that you were poor or rich or otherwise. You and you alone control your destiny. Why am I here? I'm here to talk about a couple of things. I won't take much of your time. Listen. Everybody wants to talk about success. What is success? Different things to different people. Could be wealth, could be fame, could be popularity. I think success is happiness. And I think when you become a happy person, I think you become a successful person. And I'm talking about when you learn to love the person you are for the way you live your life, for the way you communicate with people, for the way you deal with people, for the way you share with people. When you love that person, you're going to find a thing called happiness. And when you have happiness, I really don't care what you have in life. You're going to be successful. You can't buy happiness. You have to find it. You have to earn it. It's a special thing. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I know about me, my life. I think to succeed in life, you've got to have good people in your life. I had a great father. I didn't understand him when I was growing up because he whipped my butt a lot. But he taught me the one thing I needed to learn called discipline. Sometimes people don't have discipline. If they don't have it, they got to get it. If they don't get it, things go wrong. I went to high school, played for men who motivated me to become a football player. He didn't inspired me, not motivated me. Inspired me, and he had confidence in me when I didn't have confidence in myself. Because of his confidence, I had opportunities to go probably 50, 60 colleges around the country. And then going to the University of Pittsburgh, got a great education. Went to school to be a dentist. That didn't work out. Right. Played 4 years at Pitt, played for a wonderful coaching staff there. And then I got drafted by the Chicago Bears in 1961. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I really didn't know that much about the Chicago Bears. Or that man named George Howard. Pretty interesting, though. I met him. He was the owner, he was the general manager, he was the coach of the Chicago Bears. He was everything. And he created a position that really nobody had played in professional football for me. That was called the tight end. Because most of the time the tight end was just the guy on the end by the tackle block. But he and a guy named Lou Johnson created this position, and they threw the football to me. I actually started on the ball. So it was kind of nice. But that really wasn't my doing. They had a vision, and I just fulfilled it because I love to play football. I had a passion for it. And even against Ray Nitschke, who kicked my butt a lot, I had a passion to play football. I didn't get to play against Buckets a lot, thank God, that's why I'm here. But in the 60s, there was a team up north called the Green Bay Packers. Boom, boom, gang. Boom, boom. And they had a coach up there named Vince Lombardi. And I played against Marty's Patch. He was a magnificent man. He was a great speaker. He was a great coach. He was a great teacher. And he said coaching was nothing but teaching. And he taught those fellows not only about football, but to believe in themselves. And he taught the essence of teamwork. They're committed together, they could do anything. But he wanted this out of every individual. He wanted a commitment to excellence. He made a statement. He said the quality of any person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence. What he was saying is this, that you will get out of life exactly what you prayed for. If you seek to be the best, or if you seek to excel, you've got a chance. But if you're willing to be average, mediocre, run-of-the-mill, you will make it. Nobody will ever challenge you until you want to be excellent. And then there'll be a tremendous amount of challenge. But if you want to be average, you can make that. And that's what he preached to those guys. He made them believe that they could do it. Because they were really the same guys that were there before he got there. And they were terrible. But he showed them that there was light at the end of the tunnel. That if you did it his way, you could get it done. And his way was the right way all the time, not some of the time. And then, after I played for the Bears for 6 years, I was traded to Philadelphia. Probably a lot of you people didn't know I played in Philadelphia for 2 years, but don't feel bad because people in Philadelphia didn't know I was there for 2 years either. And the end of those 2 years weren't very good. I decided to retire from football and I came back to my home in Downers Grove at that time. And told my family I was retiring from football and I was going to get a job. I actually had a job. And 3 days after Christmas, I think it was December 28th, I got a phone call. And the phone call went like this. It said, he put up and I said, hello. He said, Mike, he said, this is Tom Landry of the Dallas Cowboys. And I said, Coach, how are you? And he said, Mike, before I could say anything else, he said, Mike, he said, I'm fine. He said, I don't know if you can play football anymore or not, but I just paid for you. Well, that wasn't very inspirational. But before he could say anything, before I could say anything, he said, but I'm willing to take a chance on you if you're willing to take a chance on yourself. Sure. That's what he said. I'll make the long story short. I went to Dallas. I got the best shape of my life. I became the best football player that I ever was. Why? Because I became a team player for the first time. But I really cared about the success of the team more than I cared about my individual achievements. And he made me understand that I was not going to be the star. I was going to be a contributor. I was going to be somebody who helped the team be better and other players be better. And that's what it came down to. I spent 4 years there as a player, and we won the first Super Bowl under Coach Landry, or his first Super Bowl, wasn't the first one played. And then I was fortunate. I got in the nightclub business down there with some people. We were making a lot of money, doing pretty good. It was a very nice team. And I was in this place one day, and I got another phone call from Coach Landry because I'd already retired. He said, I have an opening on my coaching staff, and I'd like to hire you to coach the receivers. And I'm telling you this because I had never thought about coaching in my life. Not once had I ever thought about coaching. Now, I've got a pretty good successful business venture, making money, the scenery's good, I'm going coaching. And I had to think about doing it. I made the right decision. I took the job, and I don't think it paid me $17,000 or $18,000 at that time, nothing. But I had a chance to learn the game of football and the game of life from the best man I've ever known, Tom Landry. Because a man who put his faith first, put his family second, and put football third. Believe me. Sounds good. We might hear people say it, very hard to do. He did it. That's the way he lived. And because of his guidance and inspiration, I worked for him for 9 years as an assistant coach. And then Mr. Alice Howard. And the rest is history. But why I'm telling you that story is, if I wouldn't have met Coach Landry when I did, I wouldn't be talking with people today. It's important that you have great opportunities in life and good people to guide you. But it's more important that you recognize it and then you do something about it. Some people look at obstacles as stepping stones. Someone look at this stumbling blocks. It's up to you. You can make or break anything you want to. I really believe it. I'm not going to get into it. I don't care where you came from or anything. I think the will is a powerful thing. You sit around and wish you, I'm not going to get anything done. I'm still trying to figure out how to win the lottery. I haven't done it. But the will is a powerful thing. When you will something and you commit yourself and you're willing to put the time and the effort and the sweat and the perseverance into it, you've got a chance to do something. I'm going to talk a little bit about 3 things I really believe in. Now, you all heard the word ace. A-C-E. Ace, if you play golf, it's the best shot you can make. If you play tennis, it's the best stroke you can make. Somebody who was an ace during World War I or II, somebody who shot down so many enemy aircraft. They were air ace, American hero. A-C-E. I think there's 3 qualities that you have to have in life to be successful. A will stand for your attitude. You've all heard it, that your attitude does determine your altitude. Let me tell you that every day you wake up, every one of us, we have choices to make. You can choose to be happy, you can choose to be sad, you can choose to be positive, or you can choose to be negative. Or you can choose to be good, or you can choose to be bad. It's totally up to you. Nobody forces you to make decisions. Those choices you make are totally yours. But the choices you make, that will determine the kind of attitude you have going through life.